Hi, this is Mia. I had not been able to go to the midwifery training today, even though this is one of the days. I have, besides being sick, I could have tried to go in the morning. However, Thursdays are the days that I need to get my kids' school stuff taken care of, because we have appointments and meetings, and then my daughter, there's a place that's not really on the bus line where she needs to go to school, and she actually gets a ride home. So last week I did go after I dropped her off. I actually dropped her off early because you got to cross the river. It's a bottleneck, so the traffic gets real bad pretty much now this time of year. Dark rain, and then holidays, and then schools and Thanksgiving and all that stuff. I've been having a really bad sore throat and elevated temperature. It went down a little bit today, but I take it at different times, and I had just come from outside. My temperature is usually low anyway. I have did some unofficial thyroid testing, and my thyroid is low, but I have very limited health insurance, and there's a lot of gaps. If I'm miraculously able to get lab testing or dental work, there's like a lot of gaps in the quality of care, and a lack of care, a lack of follow-up. Sometimes it's my fault because of scheduling business. Sometimes I'm paying out of pocket. Sometimes the people will, like someone was saying they were going to take my insurance, and then they didn't take my insurance, and then they said they were canceling my insurance. And I was like, fine, whatever, and I just felt like this is a problem. Right now, I needed to make an appointment for a chiropractor, and I am limited on time and money, and I also want to go to my naturopath, especially now that I have a sore throat, and then dealing with the injuries from a car accident. I need to get some support. I was supposed to go to physical therapy a few months ago, and I was also supposed to go to counseling because of past history of abuse. It's very difficult being woken up multiple times every night, and then once I'm up too early, no matter how having severe pain and numbness and tingling to the point where it's taken me over an hour or 2 hours to do exercises that I'm making out myself to get the feeling back in my body and be able to hobble over. And this week has been, as far as I remember, this week has been that I decided and trying to and hold on to the wall. And I don't know why. I have a stick downstairs I use to walk sometimes, but I don't know why I don't have one next to my bed. I guess I figured out that I can hold on to furniture until I get to the bathroom. I had this day set aside, and I at times was trying to do double book, triple book myself and rush here, be late to everything, show up here, drive 45 minutes, show up here for 15 to 20 minutes and leave, and drive another hour to get home. It was just not efficient, and it's a period of time where I have been looking for a job and not being able to have the attitude that tomorrow I come call a bunch of questions, and at the same time, before I lost my job, was trying to get my daughter to learn how to ride the bus to some of her events, and some of them were 2-hour bus rides and multiple changing. And one of them, she was going to have to, if I couldn't give her a ride, she was going to have to go downtown at night by herself. And then as the night went on, after 7, after rush hour, the space between the bus frequency was stretched out to the point, the buses fizzle out. like the buses around here, certain time of day, there's no more bus. And certain ones around here, close to my house, actually, the one that goes to her work, the one that drops her off right at her work, doesn't run on the weekends, and she usually works weekends. So we were trying before birth to, because I was, I can get her now, and I was sick, and I was scrambling because we never got a chance to ride the bus because I didn't want to get on the bus and get stuck away from my car. And we had to go like down the major road and go through old town type city here up the street a few miles from my house, and then go in the dark and drive back and forth twice to figure out where this bus station was. It wasn't like a bus station, it was just a bunch of covers. It was like, she said it was like a swimming pool without the water. It was like lights and colors, and then just random people standing at. I couldn't. We didn't get out. I wanted to get out. It was like a bunch of shady people standing in random corners, and it was dark. It was shady as heck. It was tucked away from the main road. Like, I'd feel more comfortable with her riding the bus at 8, 9 o'clock at night by herself on a main road where there's a bunch of cars going by and buses and police cars, instead of tucked away in this industrial place. The work. I've never even been this. I've been to my son's, one of his music schools was back there temporarily, but it's like, it was middle of the day. There was a bunch of parents, shops and stuff that are old-timey, so they close, at a certain time, so all those parking lots and streets are vacated. It would be better, I think, in the daytime if she was there in the morning and daytime, where you have these old-time village type things where you have people up in the morning shopping and walking and pushing strollers. 8, 9, the shadiest heck place tucked away in an industrial area, and it was kind of scary. I was scared even driving, and everyone's looking at everyone else like we're all shady, and I was like, well, maybe you just look shady, but it's like, I just feel uncomfortable if people are harassing me because I'm not making her ride the bus, 45 minutes, and then there's another bus stop. We were actually gonna go there and then go to this other bus stop. And stuff. past apartments and houses and stuff. Oh, my battery's dead. And you will most likely have a whole bunch of people getting out in and out of cars and a lot of streetlights. And out here it's dark, twisty, windy. There's no sidewalks, and there's once in a while a crosswalk. So she'd be walking in the street to get home and crossing the street without crosswalks. Even at the streetlights, there's no crosswalks. They have because it's right here. There's a highway exit. This is gonna stop, so I'll have to push stop right away.